Of course, the Olympics last year as well, but considering what happened on Tuesday, I'm very happy with how it turned out today.
What was your strategy for the race?
Trying to win as much as possible.
Did you come in? Did you go on to the lead? Was that your plan coming in?
I didn't want you guys to make an article saying that it was a tactical decision, because it was not. I was just better. So I wanted to prove that I was just running faster than the other guys. There was no tactical decision. There was no sprint finish. I just wanted to prove that this is my goal, and considering how the race went on, I felt like I was the better runner today.
How much did you feel the heat? And do you think getting more you did that?
I know it's just because of in the heats I felt that was a bit dry just after a couple of laps. I didn't feel that way in the 1500 or in the warm-up. You can always drink something. So I figured if the pace is not too fast and if I feel good, then I'm just going to grab some water, hopefully before passing 2Ks. So it worked out pretty good.
You said it wasn't a tactical race, but just in terms of, did you always feel confident that you had the extra kick at the end there?
There's always tactics, because you always have to make some decision, unless you're just giving your everything and just falling off the pace. But I felt pretty good today, so eventually you're going to have to make a decision. But I didn't want to sprint past anyone the last 100 meters. I wanted to go up front and just run fast from there, because then I know nobody else is going to beat me. I think that's what I'm trying to achieve here. That there's no surprise.
Have you been a 5K runner now?
I've always been a better 5K runner, but that's mostly because of my training. I do a lot of mileage, so of course I'm gonna be. My strength is running strength. That's what I'm working on. So it takes more for me to go down to the 1500, because then it takes, of course, you need to train a little bit more specific at that pace. But it's easier for me to then go up again to the 5K.
How do you reflect just on what you've achieved over the last year at Tokyo?
Of course, feels amazing, and it's a big achievement for me and for Norway, especially with the 5K. I think it's considering its history in Eugene, with also the Norwegian runners in the 70s. I know there's a lot of legendary runners cheering for me at the crowd today, so I'm just honored and to be able to show them that I'm better than the other guys, and I know them cheering for me. It's a great feeling.
Do you have any time goals or records in mind that you're going to be chasing the rest of the season?
I'm chasing everything.
Is it easier to lead in a 5K than it is 1500 for you?
Because I think that's also, if you've not been a runner yourself, I think it's difficult to understand what it takes to lead. Because it's not necessarily leading is not being a pacemaker. The difficult part with leading is conserving energy. Because of course, when you're the one that has to run or find the pace, most people are gonna ruin themselves because you need to push the pace. That's what you can do when you're a number 2. Then you only need to use the energy to keep up with the other guy. And of course, you're saving energy. While the first guy, he's always pushing a little bit. So it has nothing to do with actually leading. So if you're a guy that is able to save energy in the front, nobody's going to beat you. Because that's obviously what a great runner is. But that's a difficult thing, to save energy in the front. And that's why you're losing at the end, because you've used too much energy. But so leading is not necessarily bad. It's just a difficult thing to be able to do that.
So do you feel they attacked you less in this race once you took the lead than in the 1500?
Yeah, because now I didn't let the door open.
If you could rerun the 15 final, what would you do differently?
What?
If you could rerun the 1500 meter final, how would you do it differently?
I just tried to run faster. Because I know that I was in sub 28 shape. And that's what I'm most disappointed about, is not trying to run that time.
came to the Sound Running meet in May, you'd mentioned that once you won that gold in Tokyo, it was sort of like the thing you'd been training your whole life for. It didn't feel maybe quite like you'd expected it to. Does silver...
I said that?
You said that, yeah.
Okay.
I was saying that winning silver in indoors and then 15, does that make this, do you appreciate this gold anymore?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I haven't won a world gold championship medal until now. So of course I'm always going to be hungry and eager to win something that I've not been able to win before. And I still haven't won the 1500, so of course that's the only positive thing I can think of going into next year, is that I get another shot and I'm not going to mess that up.